It's been a little rocky getting out here to just before the bridge over the winding water. I've never been one to just sit around and rest regardless of my company, though the company could improve and many of the people in the camp I just do not know. I'm a bit of a fool for bringing in the drow of Viconia. I did it on a whim, and let's just hope that she doesn't turn out to be a serious problem. I've always been a dupe for a pretty face. It's at this point that Imoen would usually step forward and ask me just what in the nine hells I'm doing. Well, I don't quite know right now. Nothing feels right. I lied to the people before leaving Baldur's Gate. I lied when I said I was going to tell the truth. The question was put forth if I am a child of Baal, and I sidestepped the answer to relate how Saravok made me suffer as much as anyone. Then there is this Kalar Argent. So many have sworn that she is good and is working for the gods. I will have to talk to her to make up my mind, but if it's true that she is a half-sister of mine and can prove to me that she is here for the good of the Sword Coast, then what would I be doing if I were to be working against her? There are just too many things that don't feel right, and the closer I get to the Shining Lady's army, the more troubled I feel. Right now, I share no one's counsel but my own, and I just don't know if I can trust myself. I'm quite eager to actually see some action in this march up north, especially after everything we've encountered back in Baldur's Gate.
A word. I want to talk about that little speech you made before we left the gate.
I wondered when you'd get around to asking about that. Is it true? Are you a child of Baal? Doesn't make much difference. My father has a saying, words comfort, but blood will tell. A bleak view, if he truly believes his words. I prefer to think of one's actions are determined by individual will. I'll be watching your actions carefully. You may be sure of that. I'm to keep you safe so long as I can, and I will fulfill my orders, but if you do anything to needlessly endanger the men and women under my command, there will be a price to pay. I trust we understand one another? Good. I'll leave you to your business.
It will be done.
Well, that hasn't made me feel any better. Imoen and Jaheira...
They mock me! Me! This cannot stand. This will not stand.
Edwin.
Yes, with ease.
I recognize him. What is he doing up here?
Eh? What is this? Where did you come from? Careful, Odessiron. You can trust no one.
Edwin Odessiron? It's been some time since I last saw you. Wait, Galadron, what business brings you here? The crusade of Kalar Argent in the north. I intend to stop it before it spreads. It seems fate has offered you to me. The Shining Lady follows me, and you seek to kill her. Our interests align, and should you fail, well, no harm is done. And I am as I was. Kalar's chasing you? She's near here?
Thou runnest, or should I say, waddlest, away from the Shining Lady?
For the love of the gods, save that filth for a chamber pot. You, Odie, wizard, do you know where Kalar can be found?
She is coiled like a serpent waiting for prey, barely a day's journey from us. Now, this I've got to see. Thanks for the information, Edwin. You go to face the Shining Lady, eh? Perhaps I shall join you. If it's company you seek, you can stay at this Flaming Fist camp. I'll find you there if need be. Now, be gone.
You will regret this decision. And when you come crawling back to me, begging Odessiron to save you, I shall look down and whisper, no.
Sure. Beg you to save me. Let's just get out of here. I can't believe that this crusade is making strange bedfellows, but I don't choose to get into bed with that idiot. I'm also looking for these menhir stones. Some burned down homes. I guess it's a farm. Hello?
It's a hard life on the road.
I'm nearly out of food. Got some hungry days ahead, I think.
The crusade destroys everything.
I've seen you before. I was in Baldur's Gate not long ago. You're the one who killed Saravok. You can help us. Maybe. Is there anyone that speaks for any of you? Hello?
It's a hard life on the road.
50 years that farm's been in my family. All gone now, thanks to the Shining Witch. Hello?
We're closed.
Closed? I never expected anybody to be open for business. Are you sure? I was hoping to find some charcoal for dinner and a pile of ashes to sleep on tonight. Oh, go away. I don't have the energy to talk to anyone. Let me choke on the ashes and die. Why don't you tell me what's wrong? Maybe I can help. I know your place burned down. It's pretty obvious. I'll tell you my story if it means you'll go away. A pack of clinking crusaders got drunk and rowdy. I decided to throw them out. They decided to put my inn to the torch. Oh, this was an inn. I lost 3 heirlooms that meant everything to me in the fire, and my wife left me. Took the kids with her to Baldur's Gate. I'm sorry you had to endure all that. I can't do anything about the inn or your family. I might be able to help with the heirlooms. I've lost everything. My family, my inn, my cloak and shield, the mirror. I might have something to live for if I got the heirlooms back. Tell me about the mirror. The mirror was my wife's. It's been in her family for generations. She told me it shows the truth of anything it reflects. Interesting. I've lost everything. I know. Tell me about the cloak. The cloak was given to me as a memento of 5 years' service in the Bellur City Watch. It's my most treasured possession. Tell me about the shield. A Duke of Baldur's Gate personally gave me that shield as a reward for bravery. If any of the items were stolen, that one would be. Interesting. Well, I'll do my best to return these items to you if I can somehow find them. I'll be here, sitting in the scorched ruins of my dreams. Sorry, poor halfling.
It will be done.
Who is this? Gods help me. No more, please. I've endured so much. I can take no more. What's happened? Oh dear, did you get mud in your silk robes? Bloody noble. Leave me to my misery. My wealth stolen. My home burned. I have nothing to live for. Nothing.
Not a problem.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Nature? Puh. Who needs it? Twigs in my hair, bugs flying around my face. Give me a city any day.
It might be annoying at times, but nature can also be beautiful.
You think this is beautiful, Anything else in the area that catches your eye?
Oh. I may be a bit of a dupe, but Safana's never really caught my eye that way. Nope.
Brute! You think you can talk to me like that? You'd better think of something flattering to say about me, or I will make you regret the day you joined up with me.
I'm sorry. Did I make the mistake of letting you on to think that we're a couple? You're part of this party. This is not a romantic relationship.
With ease.
I think I should just dump her right now. From the party, that is. Hello.
All my stuff is authentic. Really, it is.
I'm afraid I have little to trade. When I fled the crusade, I had to leave much behind. You're actually open for business? What can you tell me about the goings-on in the area? We've had a spell of troubles. We're all refugees, and we banded together for survival, but some of us have vanished. 5 have gone missing so far, leaving all their possessions behind. It's a right mystery. Have you any clues to what happened? I don't know anything, really, but you see that tall elf woman? Talera is her name. She arrived right before the disappearances started. No one knows anything about her. It's just speculation. The new arrival is the first suspected? Well, it's a place to start. I'll speak to her. Luck to you. People are missing. This halfling's heirlooms are all
Not
gone.
a problem.
The tall elf. Okay. Hello.
Good day, and hello to you.
She's actually not hard on the eyes, either. What is it you want, stranger? I was wondering if you might be able to tell me anything about these woods. I know nothing of interest, and I value my privacy. Leave me alone. Really. What is it you want? Conversation mostly. You seem like an interesting person. I know nothing of interest, and I value my privacy. I asked you to leave me alone, please. No, I'm sorry, but I have to be a little bit more forceful. I heard some people have gone missing from this camp recently. I've heard the same, but I don't know anyone who's vanished. Herod tells me people started disappearing shortly after you arrived. He thinks you have something to do with the disappearances. That's very interesting that he would cast suspicion on me. Are you suggesting Herod had something to do with the disappearances? There are too many people around. I can't say anything here. There's a clearing just inside the forest northwest of here. Meet me there. I'll tell you what I know.
I stand. Not a problem.
I'm a little suspicious about that.
Your acquaintance I am glad to have made.
Well met, my lord. Oh, poor... There's something here. Remains of a small inn mar the scenery along the coastway. What is this? It's just junk? Well, there are some things in this room. It's not completely gone. The ashes are kind of choking me. Light reflected through a crack in the charred floorboard catches my attention. A search of the reflected light's source quickly uncovers a loose floorboard. Something here. A mirror. Is this what he was talking about? Huh. Something else here on the floor. More junk. Trash. Well... looks like there's a chest on the outside. Maybe I should be looking for traps. The thief part of me is always suspicious of traps now. As well it should be. Wolves after a deer. This goes on for some ways. I'm not going to leave my party behind. I'll check out that chest, though. The chest locked is damaged and half melted. No key will open it. What if I bash it? Well, Minsk is the strongest in the group. Strongest person I've ever met. He may be able to open it if anybody could.
Minsk has a message for you.
For me? From who?
It is from Boo. He would like to say that you are a very pretty lady. Yes, and Boo has excellent taste. So this is quite a compliment. Relish it.
Your rat thinks I'm pretty, That's adorable.
Boo is no rat. He is a miniature giant space hamster. Do not offend him, lest he nibble your ears off in your sleep.
Rat, hamster, what's the difference?
Don't antagonize him.
What is the difference?
A pleasant enough walk. Though I feel solitary so far from civilization's
For one thing,
walls.
rats are much larger than hamsters. Except giant space hamsters, of course. Those are larger even than Minsk.
With ease.
Fog just rolled over.
You've given me much to think about. Why don't you bother someone else while I do so? Good boy.
Alright. Down here, have you seen a mirror like this before? Well, she tells me, from her knowledge, that the town of Subar has earned its reputation as a lawless and dangerous place. The rampant bigotry in the area means a great many stolen goods are funneled through Subar's back rooms and inns. One of the town's residents, the halfling Gentress, crafted this mirror to help him divine the true nature of items he wished to buy. After a close call with a were-rat, Gentress decided to leave Subar for the safety of Baldur's Gate, joining a caravan traveling north. The halfling died on the road during a bandit attack, but the caravan survivors drove off the bandits. They ensured Gentress's body and possessions made it to his relatives. Oh, I don't know. She tells me I can identify 3 things a day with this mirror. That is very
Not a
valuable.
problem.
But if it's your family heirloom,
Oh, it's you again.
I managed to locate some of the items you lost.
We're still closed.
Yes, I know that. How many have you found? 1. Well, keep looking. The rest must be out there. I hope that this was actually his inn.
It will be done.
He did seem quite distraught. Let's see what you have to for sale, Herod. By all means. Well, he still has some magical items. What is this ring? Oh, infraversion ring, which it comes naturally to me since I'm half-elven. Potion of healing. Not too much here. Gems, will you buy any of these? I've got an amulet of protection, but it should be identified first. A black opal. Well, I don't think that there's any harm in identifying it using this thing. It does come back every day, right? Very handy. Well, I take it indeed it was his.
With ease.
Although I'd rather keep it, but Vince, come this way, please.
With ease.
If anybody can do this, you can. Hear wolves off in the distance.
Yes.
That wind coming in. Okay, Minsk. Try to bash this lock.
What I wouldn't give for a cozy inn and a hot bath.
Funny thing you say that right here. He forced it open. Good going, Minsk. Ooh. Did he say he was missing a cloak? I'll use the scroll on this. Well, the information is coming to me. It says Belur is the capital city in the halfling kingdom of Lorien, and many brave halflings show their loyalty to their home by serving in the city watch. Like any large city, Belur has its share of crime, and city guards must show alertness and courage every day they serve. While some halflings serve only a few years before moving on to other jobs out of the city, many become lifelong members of the watch. This cloak is a reward for 5 years of service and bears an inscription in Lorien on the clasp. The inscription reads, "Lead by example," one of the tenets of the halfling god Yondala. Well, protects against giant humanoids somewhat, but it's not really helpful to anything if you're not a halfling. What did he write? What did he want? Yes, he did want a cloak. Oh, she's just missing a shield. I did find it a little unlikely that bandits would make off with all his heirlooms as the place is burning down. You never know. They weren't bandits, they were the Crusaders, actually. So
it will be done.
I'm looking at my map. The bridge should be close by. He wants all three before I deal with him, I suppose. Well, let's go looking this way, guys. That's where the wolves went. Maybe a menhir stone around here. Another one. I guess I have to try to hum a little tune. It's not like I've ever been good at that, though. Night is coming on. Oh, they're attacking the deer. Watch out for the bear. Lots of wildlife around here. The pheasant, too. That's good eating. Oh, spiders.
Varlets, prepare for thine end!
Yes, I understand.
Swing and a miss!
With ease.
Swing and a miss!
Wow. Surprisingly, that went fast. Okay, let's keep going.
With ease.
Oh, wow. Right over a trap. Everybody out of here if you can. I've dealt with this enough. They can't hold me.
Not a problem.
Traps in the outdoors again. There's a menhir stone over there. Let's see if there's any more. Good reason to never get rid of these boots. Runes eroded by time mark one face of this tall stone menhir. The menhir emits a constant low-pitched hum. I'll come back another time. Let's just wait.
Yeah, not a problem.
Aye, sword first.
Not a problem.
Sometimes these traps go on longer
I wouldn't give for a cozy inn and a hot bath.
than you would think is necessary, but it's just more of an irritant. I'm sorry, Corwin, that you're trapped over there. Okay. Savannah, come here, please.
Yes, dear.
It will be done.
You're pretty charming. Can you try singing to the menhir?
I'm all over it, sugar.
The hum grows louder. There's more menhirs in the area, I'll bet.
With ease.
Alright, well that's one. If I sing to them, I don't know if that's going to do anything. Maybe it'll activate them all and they'll do something. Alright.
It will be done.
This is a little thick to walk through. Whoa. Sounds like a pack of wolves nearby. That's a little disturbing. There's a giant beetle over there. Can't see there being any more traps ahead, but you never know. There goes that beetle. It's trying to eat this rabbit it killed.
It will be done.
I do love to sneak in the woods at night. It's where I feel it's my best. I'm trying to hide in the shadows. What's this? Ah, devils, take your hides. What are these, ghouls? They're zombies. Hello?
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Oh there, stranger. I'd like to say thanks for the assistance, but I can't on account of you not giving me any. Thanks for nothing, just guess what I'm saying. Daelyn of the clan Highhammer, that's me. Slayer of vermin, particularly the two-legged kind, if you know what I mean. I realize I might not look like much for the vermin slaying right now, but look, I was brought on board this project with the understanding that I'd be dealing with, you know, creepy crawlies and such, ankegs, carrion crawlers, maybe a serpent or two. Undead weren't part of the deal, didn't bring the tools for taking care of that sort of thing. Are you part of our expedition? I'm Galadron, just come from Baldur's Gate. Good to meet you, very good, considering the circumstances. How did you come to be here? I know of no dwarf settlements in the area. You go where the work is, you know. I've up and down the Sword Coast, 15 times in my life? Cleaning out nests from Kalimshan to the spine of the world. Never faced anything like I did in this dig. It was straightforward contracts, or so I thought. I was to help a remote dig organized by a Talhund of Dumathoin. If his clerics met anything unpleasant in the tunnels, I'd take care of it. Done. Dozens. Hundreds of these sort of things before, without much trouble. A bugbear nest once. That was about the worst I've ever had to deal with, and dealing with it, not so bad compared to what happened in this dig. Where exactly is this dig you speak of? See that cavern there? The clerics and Coldhearth, too. They were, you know, that thing, adamant. They were adamant no one who happened along see anything suspicious, especially if that no one served what's her name, Kalar. They were so worried about someone coming along outside, should have been more concerned about what they'd find inside. You were with Kalar's forces. What exactly happened in there? The clerics were digging down. 5th, 6th tunnel they started, looking for whatever it was Deep Vein was looking for. Some kind of metal he had a vision about. Vision. Feh. He was probably just in his cups. But Cold Hearth came along. He doesn't strike me as a sort to waste time on flights of fancy. Anyway, they dug down and they hit something. If it weren't some vein of ore either, it was full of them things you helped me with and more besides. Cold Hearth went down first. Couldn't turn undead the way the clerics could. Not that it helped them along. 2 blinks of a deaf man's eye and half the order was gone. Me and the others fell back. I told him to leave it and come out, but Ochelin Deep Vein, he wasn't going anywhere. Not if it meant letting those beasties loose on the surface. He couldn't help it, though. A couple got out. You saw me fighting them. There's more where they came from. Soon as I get my strength back, I'll be going in and seeing if anyone's still alive. If not, I'll look for a way to make this mess worth my while, if you know what I mean. There are dwarves of good faith and need, and all you're interested in is gold? Nah, I'm interested in gems and items of value. And if any of them are still alive, I'll do what I can, of course. I'm not making any apologies for doing what I do. It's a hard world. Gotta be a hard man to live in it. Now, if you give me some time, I need to rest. Build me strength back up. Axe is high, friend. Yeah. Axe is high. We need to do something about this. Go down there. Right now. A bunch of dwarven clerics need our help. They actually might be part of Kalar's forces, but they could die if we don't go help them right away. Let's get down there.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Not a problem.
Oh, this reminds me of the Nashkill mines. Oh, there's a dwarf right ahead. Fighting zombies.
Mind your backs! They're behind us now, too!
Stay your hand, my sword is sheathed. I am no enemy of yours.
Unsheath your sword. Boo's nose, it twitches. There is evil here.
If you be a man of goodwill and faith, stand with us against this tidal darkness. Of course. Let's kill these zombies. There's quite a lot of them.
Is true.
That was quick.
You have my thanks, stranger. Deep Vein's my name. Brother Auckland Deep Vein of the Talhoun Order, or Doomathorn's Secret Gleam. What's left of it? No, I shouldn't have complained. We'd none of us have survived that onslaught without your aid.
I met another of your number, a Daran Highhammer, outside the cavern. Gurn Cold Hearth falls and that coward lives. Where's the justice in that, I ask ye? Was he poised to keep the beasties away from us? That was his job. Ah, well, you see him again. Tell him to get his biscuit arse in here and help us. What will you do now? Me fellows and I need time to rest, to heal. Once that's done, we'll venture back into caverns, slay the slain one final time, and open Gurn's body. I'll no return Fae the hold without it. Why don't you stay here? Ensure no other undead escape. I'll venture into the caverns and find your friend. I wish we were in any kind of shape to help you out, but we're no. Watch your back in there.
Such creatures of evil must be destroyed.
Of course, down here.
Not a problem.
See all the gems left? Let's pick all this up. Alright, well, we've got a bit of a job to do. Let's get to it.